Assalamu alaikum class. This is your teacher, lecturer Asif here. I hope you people are enjoying yourselves. A very warm welcome. Today we will be having our third lecture on reading skill and we will be learning how we can make predictions. What do we mean by a prediction? So let's see how Cambridge Dictionary defines it. Cambridge defines to predict as to say that an event or an action will happen in the future, especially as a result of knowledge or experience. It means that when we make a prediction, we base it on our prior knowledge, we base it on our background knowledge. We just do not make wild predictions. We just do not make wild guesses. Rather, our predictions are based on our prior knowledge. Our predictions are based on our background knowledge. Similarly, when we talk about prediction in reading, by prediction in reading, we mean that we anticipate, we just guess, we have an idea what we are about to read or what would come next. Making prediction is extremely important, but first we should know that why do we make predictions? This is simple. We make prediction just to show that we understand what we have read. And secondly, making predictions help us understand what we will read next, and we get ourselves ready for it as we adjust our schedules as per the forecast predicted by Met Office. So it is an important skill and it can not be left out. So let's see, how do we make predictions? We, the readers, use information from the text, including its titles, its headings, pictures, and diagrams, and we mix it with our own personal experiences, our personal background knowledge to guess what we are about to read. Prediction in reading is just an educated guess. We, the readers, mix the text with our background knowledge effectively, automatically, to make good predictions. But we'll have to be a bit careful. If we rely too heavily on the text, we will mix. If we rely too heavily on the text, we will miss a large amount of deeper meaning. We will just uh, understand the surface meaning of the text. And if we rely too heavily on the background knowledge, we will lose the direction of the text. So once again, here we need a systematic, a step-by-step procedure, a step-by-step activity to make logical, reasonable predictions. And we will be using an activity called prediction chart to make reasonable, logical, and valid predictions. And this prediction chart, it is a 3-column chart. And in the first column, we have to make a prediction. What do you think the next part is about? And while making this prediction in the first column, we use information from titles, from headings, from pictures, from diagrams, and we mix it with our personal experiences just to guess what we are about to read. We make prediction and we write it in the first column. We make predictions on the basis of the titles, headings, pictures, and diagrams, our personal experiences, our background knowledge. On these things, we make a prediction and we write it in column number 1. Then we move to the text and we read through it. And while reading through the text, we try to find evidence from the text to support our prediction. And we will be writing those pieces of evidence from the text in column 2. And then in column 3, we will see whether our prediction has been confirmed. If we confirm our prediction, we will have to give reason that why are we confirming it. We may change it. We made a prediction in column number 1, but the text, the evidence of the text was different. So we have to make a change in our prediction. And once again, we will have to give a reason that why are we changing our prediction. And if we do not find any supporting evidence from the text, so we may discard our prediction altogether. Once again, then we will move to column 1 and we will rerun all the 3 steps. We will make a prediction, we will write it in column number 1. Then we will move to the text and we will try to find evidence from the text to support our prediction. And then we will move to column number 3 and we will see whether our prediction has been confirmed or not. We will apply this activity on a paragraph taken from your chapter number 9, Hunger and Population Explosion. First of all, we will be seeing the title of the passage. The title is What Hunger Means. And then we are making a prediction. We just have seen the title. The title was What Hunger Means. And we are predicting that this para will be defining hunger. You can see it in column number 1, definition of hunger. We are predicting that this paragraph will be defining hunger. So in the first column, seeing from, taking information from the title, we predicted that this column is defining hunger. So let's move back because now we will have to go through the text to find proof, to find evidence, to find supporting details for our prediction. So let's go through it. The title is What Hunger Means, and then it further says, what is it like to be really hungry? I expect that at some time you have all come home after an energetic game of football or netball, or after a few hours when you have been too busy to eat and sat. We'll take a pause here. We will not be going through the complete paragraph. We have gone through the first 2 sentences, and then we will move back to the chart. So now we will moving to our column number 2. And it says that we have to provide evidence from the text. We predicted that in this paragraph, hunger will be defined. Now our prediction, it seems to be right because in the very first sentence of the paragraph, the writer asks us what it means to be hungry. the very first sentence asks us what it means to be hungry. It talks about the paragraph, the text talks about being hungry. So our prediction has been confirmed. In the third column, we will be writing that our prediction has been confirmed. Why? Because the writer uses the word hunger in the very first sentence of the paragraph. You can see it. What is it like to be really hungry? The word hungry has been used in the very first sentence of the paragraph. So it means that our prediction is true. It came true. We found evidence for it, and it has been confirmed that in this paragraph, we will be talking about hunger. Let's move ahead. I'm starving, but this hunger did not last long. If your meal was not ready for you after a few slices of bread and butter, you forgot all about those hunger pangs. Once again, we'll take a pause here. We will move to prediction chart. And now in the first column, we say we are predicting that something will be said about being hungry. We are predicting that in these two lines, we saw the title, I'm starving. And from this title, we are predicting that something will be said about being hungry. So we predicted that something will be said about being hungry. Now we'll move back to the text to find evidence for, to find supporting details for our prediction. And if we read through it, but this hunger did not last long. If your meal was not ready for you after a few slices of bread and butter, you forgot all about those hunger pangs. Once again, you see that the second sentence talks about slices of bread and butter. So, our prediction is once again supported by details from the text. We are talking about food items. So, we are talking about hunger. Once again, our prediction has been confirmed by the text because the writer uses the word starving. Talked about it. You people have been provided with a practice document. It contains 2 paragraphs, and you have to make predictions about these 2 paragraphs using prediction chart activity. Thank you so very much. See you.